Hey guys, what's up? In this video, I'm going to introduce you to the new jungler meta that you can definitely use in your next game. In this video, I'll be playing Eamon, one of the current top meta junglers. In this video, I'll show you his gameplay, and of course, make sure to watch until the end because I'm sure you'll learn something valuable. So, let's get started. First, of course, I went for the blue buff since I usually rotate toward the gold lane. After that, I immediately went for the red buff. The first skill I took was his first ability, and then at level 2, I grabbed his second skill, and so on as I leveled up. If you really want to master this hero, there are some great tutorials from pro players out there, so feel free to check those out as well. Usually what most players do is build their core item first before getting boots. But for mage junglers like Karina or Eamon, it's better to buy your arcane boots first before building your core items. That way, when you go for ganks, you'll already have extra damage and magic penetration to make your attacks more effective. As you can see, I already have damage early on because I was able to get my arcane boots right away. And since I had already used my retribution, I still went to the turtle area, hoping that maybe our EXP laner would notice and come help, but he was always too busy farming. One of the things that really frustrates me about some EXP laners is that they don't care about what's happening around them. As long as they get their EXP, that's all they focus on. But the truth is, they don't really understand what the role of an EXP laner actually is, or what they're supposed to do. So what I did was just go back to farming because I knew I wouldn't be able to secure it. If this happens to you, it's better to just farm instead of forcing it and ending up getting killed. But if your EXP laner is there and helping you, then try to secure the turtle because they can zone the enemies for you. And since I couldn't spot their marksman, I decided not to rotate to the gold lane. Instead, I went straight to mid to try and pick off a hero there.
Rogue, I'm Duke Paxley. Close, I'm
A lot of you have been requesting Eamon gameplay, so here it is. I also want you to know that I practiced this hero in Classic before bringing him into ranked games. He's actually pretty easy to use, especially once you get used to him, so go ahead and give him a try. And since the turtle was about to spawn, I didn't waste any time and went there right away, but I passed through mid first to try and pick off a hero. I used my retribution there again, but it was fine because Roger and I used our retributions at the same time. Another great thing about Eamon is that he clears jungle creeps really quickly, especially once he has items. That's why he's perfect for players who struggle with auto-attacking jungle creeps. He makes farming so much easier. And his movement speed is also really fast thanks to his passive. This is a huge advantage because it makes it harder for your enemies to target you. But make sure you're farming properly, because sometimes there are mage junglers who keep ganking even without items just because they think they're strong. In this game, I wasn't showing myself on the map too much because, as a jungler, you really need to focus on farming. You don't have to constantly try to pick off heroes. Of course, if you're like the pro players, then maybe that's fine. Also, I know some of you are requesting assassin gameplay, but sorry guys, I'm not really an assassin main. If you want to learn more about assassins, there are plenty of YouTubers out there who teach how to become a great assassin player. And after I secured the red buff, I went for another gank in mid. And by the way, Eamon doesn't really have strong defense, so make sure to check the enemy's skills first before diving into a clash. He's pretty squishy, so you could also build immortality if you want, but for me, in the late game, I prefer going for penetration items. As a jungler, I also want you to learn map awareness. This helps you understand how your enemies move and plan your own ganks or strategies. In this game, as you can see, we already have a big lead. When that happens, the best thing to do is combine good map awareness with invading the enemy jungle so their core can't recover. Don't be like those players who, just because they're ahead, only focus on getting kills instead of playing smart. Look at what my teammates are doing here. They're just staying in mid, waiting for the minion wave. That's not the proper way to finish the game. A better approach, if this happens to you, is to pull back and freeze the lane. Don't clear the minions right away. Instead, let the enemy team come out of their base first. And since we secured the first Lord, I decided not to rush things. One wrong move here could easily turn the game around. Our fighter also made a great decision by pushing on the opposite lane, applying pressure while we held our ground. Eamon is definitely one of the strongest junglers right now, but make sure you know how to use him properly and have practiced enough before bringing him into your ranked games. I don't want you to watch this video, pick Eamon in your next match, and then blame me if you lose. Practice first, and also, I know I'm not the best Eamon player out there, so to all the Eamon mains watching, feel free to share in the comments if there's anything I did wrong in this gameplay. And if you really want to learn other heroes, there's always a way. You can master any hero in this game. All you need to do is dedicate at least 30 minutes a day to studying and practicing one hero. And I promise you, you can learn to use all of them. Even Fanny. Honestly, it's all about practice. Consistent daily practice and correcting your mistakes over time is what makes a player truly improve. So overall, Eamon is an amazing jungler if you know how to use him right. He's fast, has high burst damage, and can snowball really hard once you get your core items. But remember, he's also squishy, so you need good positioning, map awareness, and patience. Don't just jump into fights without thinking, and always farm up first before going for big plays. If you put in the time to practice him, Eamon can easily carry your games and become one of your best heroes. Thanks for watching. I hope you learned something from this video. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a like, and feel free to share in the comments if I missed anything. Thank you so much. Keep grinding, keep practicing, and good luck in your games.
Initiate retreat. Launch attack. Initiate retreat. Launch attack.
My goal is simple: to break the curse upon my family.
Launch attack. Initiate retreat.
I have no tolerance.
Launch attack.